All right. In the bottom right position, spawning as the blue Terran, who got pooped on for the first 2 games of this series. And now he is the one that is doing the defecating. This has become an X-rated stream. Children, shield your eyes. He is Liquid's Uthermal. Actually, in Europe, I'm pretty sure that's normal, right? Yeah, that's really not that crazy. In the top left, playing as the Red Zerg player, representing Ents around the world. And avid sub of Archeries. He is Serral. Base God. Base God. And, yeah. Life's been good. Life has been good. Hope you guys have been having a good time here. I love doing this sort of stuff every now and again. It is fun. I haven't actually casted StarCraft in shit, man, since Montreal, right? That's like mid-August. It's been 2 months. It's been over 2 months since I've actually commentated StarCraft. That's pretty awesome. That's actually crazy now that I think about it. So you guys go.
New
Just been
subscriber
going ham,
detected.
streaming a lot, just chilling. I do hope that they add more decals. I think the spray thing has made decals so relevant because honestly, I thought the decals were one of the most stupid things that Blizzard had in the game. Like, honestly, who gives a shit about this? Now imagine if instead of a bolt of lightning, you could just spray tag like a hand holding a dildo on your opponent's base when you were like beating him with an SCV Marine all in, right? Like, man, that would just really make somebody angry, you know what I mean? That's like the next step. Or just a donger or something like that. Like, I really think that that's the, you know, that's like the next step for BM. When they told me that they were doing that, I'm like, please, God. Overwatch sprays are so tame, but at least they have a teabag one, you know? But in StarCraft, you know, the map doesn't really move around that much. And you can see them through the fog of war. So you see his tag, the Protoss ones are actually bigger than the normal tags. So you could just spray your Protoss donger tag over his tag. And every time he goes to inject or look at his base for the rest of the game, he just sees your glowing Protoss donger. Protoss has the best tags because they have the energy circle around them. They have like a border and a background, whereas the Zerg ones kind of ripped apart. The Terran ones are kind of flaky. They're okay, but not crazy. And he tried to deny the natural. He failed. So, yeah. Queens are coming out for Serral. It's the same build that Uthermal's done pretty much forever. It's the Terran build. The Terran build. 2 racks, factory. 2 racks, factory, and all that jazz. So, yeah. And just so you guys know, I'm going to be at BlizzCon. So, in case any of you guys didn't know that. Oh, thank you. Listian. Spasiba. Ja тебе люблю.
Funniest cast I've seen. Keep it up. Greetings from Germany.
Greetings from Germany. Dankeschön. Thank you, mate. Jesus. Thank you, Nilsern. Making it rain on my body. I mean, is there really anything else to say here? This is so standard. Both players are doing... This is like the same exact setup that we had on Apotheosis. Is there an evolution chamber? That might be the only thing that's missing. We're missing an Evo chamber. It's just a Roach Warren. There we go. So there's the Evo chamber for +1 Carapace. So this is like super standard and normal as far as all of this stuff goes. Like, we've seen a lot of this before in this series. And the biggest things that seem to have impacted this is... It's hard to say, right? Because on Frost... He just had the 16 Marines fight the Roaches, and then the Roaches died, you know? And then in, what was it? He fought the Roaches on Galactic Process as well when he transitioned into Bio, and that just didn't work. Or was it Apotheosis? Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, Apotheosis, his Marines did nothing against the Roaches. And then on Frost, he had the same number of Marines. He had 1 Marauder. Maybe it was the Roaches focusing down the Marauder that caused the Marines to win that fight. Not entirely sure. One thing is clear, though. Uthermal should definitely have a read on how his opponent's responding to this. I think for the most part, we can all agree that Terran players do the same shit pretty much every game. I mean, you know, unless you're watching me. I like to build Hellions and Banshees and Cyclones and all that jazz. So, there are more Roaches this time around. He has the Queens here. So, deflects the attack without much trouble. But Zerg players play this match up very differently. Everybody's got their own way that they like to do this. The Reaper's finally killed. But every Zerg likes to do this a little bit differently. Some of them like Lynx. If you watch a player like True, he'll defend everything with Mass Zergling and then move into Banelings. And he'll just go right up, you know, to 4 or 5 bases with only Zerglings. And he'll have so many Lings. Every time you go to fight, you'll be like, oh, surely I have enough things to kill his Lings now. And then True's like, lol. And you die. So Serral's definitely playing a different variety. I mean, this seems to be a little bit more along the lines of, I don't know, like, I guess European style. You know, I've been streaming full time for months now, so it's hard for me to watch European tournaments because they're always on when I'm sleeping or when I'm working. So this is some of the first pro StarCraft I've been able to watch in a while. But this kind of resonates with what I was seeing Zergs do before I wasn't watching as much. So these tanks are on the low ground. They're going to lay some shots onto these roaches. 2 tanks doing so much damage, but I really got to give credit here to Serral for breaking down the rocks. However, that roach count's getting really low, and he has not made any focus fire hits on these siege tanks. Will he push the attack back? Yeah, but he actually bled out an insane amount of units. Other things to keep in mind, Uthermal, thank you for building it and then turning it into an orbital before you float it over and get blocked by creep. Now the next step, send the Marine to clear it before you fly it. Send the Marines before you fly it. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. Trust your instincts. No. Come on. Come on. Send the Marine. No! There we go. If he had flown it all the way over there just to see that he couldn't land, I would have been triggered. I would have been triggered. Humongous. So. But yeah, like I said, Serral's actually just doing the same thing he's done pretty much every game. Getting an extra spore, a spine for drops, and teching his way up. He's probably going to get an infestation pit. Nope, he already has it. Lol. So he's probably going to turn it into a hive as soon as he feels safe enough to do that without dying because he can't build units. And Infestor's coming out. Notice how no one gets pathogen glands anymore because you don't use the Infestors to hit a timing. You just keep them at home. So you usually have a fungal by the time you would need one. And that's really all that matters. You want the gas to get hive more than anything else. Link counterattack. These have been really good. I'd love to see Depot. Just block that off. Yeah, okay. Bunker Depot works as well. Bunkers. Bunkers. Who builds a bunker? People who want to win, generally speaking. And is he just going to try to take some pot shots here? He's just going to throw the knife across the map like it's search and destroy and hope for that first, hope to get a kill at the start. That's why +1 attack is a big deal. This wouldn't happen if he had +1 vehicle weapons. Instead, both of his siege tanks got spanked. We do have a double Liberator. What does it mean? Double Liberator. Going towards the 3rd base, while 2 siege tanks are going to get dropped above the 4th base. Really great multi-prong harass here by Uthermal. Oh, he's going for the main. Ooh, kinky. Now, if he gets fungled, he will lose both tanks and medevacs. Pretty much instantly. Nice! 5 drone kills. Liberators are trying to siege around here. Now, this is also important because he gets to see the hive with the setup that he's got. Up. See? +1 attack on the Liberator. That's a dead queen. Oh! No! Well, the Ravagers aren't here, so. The world could always use more fungals. 10 drones killed. Uthermal's really getting a lot done with these Liberators. He's doing a great job, to be honest. Oh, no! Mom, get the camera! Run! There we go. Uthermal, you're giving me a heart attack, buddy. Just go home. Go home! No! No! Oh. That acid was in the air. He was about to make sweet monkey love to that siege tank. He's got 1 hit point. Go home! There we go. You've done your duty, Private Ryan. So what do we got? 67 drones, Hive Tech, Ultra Cavern on the way. Great defense of the run-bys for Uthermal. And Uthermal's getting his 2-2 now. So +2 melee has just started for Serral. I assume he has +2 Carapace. Yeah, of course he does. I just heard a Liberator shoot. Oh my god. Are you kidding me, Semla? And he's got that next big push. Oh my god, that tank still has 1 health. That tank still has 1 health! Come on, man. Don't let me down, 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 down. This is a big army. We have a big fight possibly coming up right here, right now. And this is when Uthermal wants to fight. Whether or not he realizes it, 4 ultras are about to come out. 4 bad boys that are going to ask his daughter to prom that he does not want her hanging around. And he needs to be so careful. Medevacs are moving forward. Just keep him with the bio. You need to heal. You need to heal. Yeah, there we go. A little bit in the front. A little bit off the left. And a bunch of lings are here. That poor Marauder. Oh, he's so dead. He's so dead. Rip. You're continuing to poke that base, but rip. Feels bad, man. All right, so this hatchery is going to die. Finish him. Yeah, the siege tank count's been pretty awesome. I really like the way that Uthermal's used insane numbers of siege tanks in this series. He's going to get all of these lings, too. Hey, look, he's getting adrenal glands. That only took 5 years. Who needs medevacs anyway, right? These are like American Marines and Marauders. Like, you're not allowed to have health insurance, mate. So, the Ultra Ravager flank was there. Is he going to go for it? This is a really spread out army. I mean, if the Ultras dive on this, it could work. But he needs to start it with a fungal. It needs an initiate, you know? Oh, tanks are going to drop. Here we go, tasteless. The Ultras and Ravagers and the Ultras coming in from all sides. Beautiful fungals on that bio. And Uthermal is running for the hills. There's one fungal. If he catches these... Oh! The whole army bathed in guts and glory of Serral ripping into him. And Serral's like, do I finish him off? No. I'm going to go home. I'm going to build more ultras. They're loyal. They're powerful. Go buy yourself chitinous plating. Go buy your whole family chitinous plating. No. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. It's dead. We saw it coming, guys, and there was nothing we could do. Everyone's going to clear the tower on the right. There is a tower taken on the left, and Serral sees...
Insufficient energy.
Serral sees it all. Insufficient energy. Is it send me all of his commands now? I get all of his error alerts? That's pretty sick. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Not enough energy. I never heard not enough energy as an observer before. Gets that Liberator. This is why the fusion core helps you hold your enemy's door, gives you all amazing range, so you can sit and laugh all day. Yeah, these guys in the middle, they ain't got shit on these ultras. I think Uthermal's in a bit of a rough spot. He needs more Liberators. More and more Liberators, more siege tanks. He's finally getting +1 for his tanks. That's going to help a lot. Oh, step into the line of fire. Do it. Nope. That feeling spores burrow instantly. Rip. That's a lot of Ravagers, man. And he didn't clear this tower, so Serral knows what's up. But this one bunker, man, there's just like 4 heroes. 4 brothers. Quadruplets drafted into the army to defend the 3rd base from the Zerg was their only command. And so they did. Bunker on your 3rd, boys. And if there's using Banelings, a lot of people ask me how to stop Baneling run-bys. Just double wrap it. Oh, no! Marauder death scream's really weird. No! No, 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 no! You, no, not like this. Not like this. That didn't have to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen. Great tumor snipes, but he could have saved that medevac. Liberator is here. No range. Lol. A Liberator without range, like you go to the gym. You know, it's just this guy doesn't even know what he's doing, right? This guy just makes loud grunting noises while he's lifting 5-pound dumbbells, 2-kilogram dumbbells. He's just like, oh, it's so hard for me to lift this. And it's like, mate, you got no idea what the fuck you're doing. These liberators don't have range. These liberators don't lift. These liberators bought a Bowflex. Feels bad, man. And these liberators, okay, they're doing some work. All right, I can feel it. I can feel the love. Can you feel it too? Woo woo. Nice dodge, fam. Imagine you just brought SCVs here and just built a wall of engineering bays to close this area off. That's what I'd want to see. That's what I would want to see. She's going to move in towards the middle again. I respect you, Uthermal. But that bank, though. He is running on fumes. He did max out, but if he loses his army, it's all ogre. And if Serral loses his army, he can rebuild it. Oh no, come on. I'm triggered. All right, now the Liberator's actually getting some work done here. Keep pushing, keep fighting. Yeah, he's gonna get the ultras. I'm surprised he actually comes in to fight here. I guess the idea was if he kills enough of the Marines, then he can just kill the Liberators with his Corruptors. He doesn't have Carapace on the Corruptors, but Liberators don't really kill Corruptors anymore. Not like they used to. It's a new day, you know. A new age has dawned. I mean, new day has dawned. New age has dawned. No, stop that Corruptors. What's going to happen is he pushes forward. He tries to get the... Oh, wow. Great Infestor snipes. He gets like 2 or 3 of them. But he has Marauders instead of Marines. And only one of those units can protect the Liberators from the Corruptors. And that makes it tough. These Ultras are going to push right in. 4 freedom zones. Hold the door is all Uthermal can think right. It's working. It's working. And then it, nope. Liberators are dead. It's over. GG. GG.